Thanks for staying for sports. And this morning, the Billings Family YMCA hosted the 40th annual Montana Marathon. The race started in Molt, and 26.2 miles later, all those runners crossed the finish line at Pioneer Park. Smoke cleared up just in time for the runners on a beautiful Montana morning. The race was ran in waves of 50 or less due to COVID-19 precautions, and spectators were limited. The event counts as a qualifier for the Boston Marathon. With very few races going on right now, runners from all over the country made their way to the Magic City to compete. Patrick Hutton of San Diego was the first across the finish line Sunday morning, and in second was Josh Basham. Josh and his family drove to the Magic City from Chicago, Illinois for the opportunity to run and make a little family vacation out of the trip.
Silver lining of the pandemic is I've been training a lot, and I wanted to make sure I took advantage of being in good shape and ran a Boston Marathon qualifying time. A beautiful place to visit, and I have family that lives in Helena, so I was trying to find something around them to make an excuse to come visit. So we're heading there later today to go see them for the first time, and they could meet my son for the first time.
And also this weekend, some of the top cross-country runners in western Montana gathered at the Missoula Invite. Big Sky, Helena, Hellgate, and Flathead were the schools that sent runners to the 3-lap meet. On the boys' side, it was Hellgate's Ignatius Fitzgerald, the Oregon commit, who finished in first in the B race. He ran at 16 minutes and 18 seconds. 3 more Knights runners finished behind Fitzgerald. Hellgate placed first in that race with Helena, Flathead, and Big Sky behind them in that respective order. Fitzgerald talked about the Knights' capabilities this season.
I know we're missing one of our top guys because he was a little scared of the air quality, which I get right now. It's a little scary, but I think if we can put all our pieces together on the right day, we can be one of the best teams in the state. So I'm super excited with where we are as a team.
Over on the girls' side, Hellgate and Helena High led off in the girls' B race. Hellgate's Sage Brooks led throughout the laps and never looked back. She finished in first with a 17-minute, 59-second finish. Helena's Kylie Harnett was right behind her in second, followed by 2 more Knights in Kenzie May and Abby Kendrick. This race was the second time Brooks has come in first place in 3 meets so far this year, and the Syracuse commit talked about her success up to this point.
I actually did not expect to break 18 this early on in the season, so I'm really excited to have done that today.
And now to some football. You see right now so many conferences trying to salvage a fall season if possible. The Mountain West considering an 8-game schedule for the fall. And in a Zoom call with media members this week, Montana State Athletic Director Leon Costello spoke about the possibility of that spring season for the Big Sky.
The interesting thing for us is being able to schedule our facilities so now all of the fall sports have time in the spring, because now everything that we have is going to be in action in the spring. And so having limited time in our facilities is probably the biggest hurdle that we have to overcome. But the one thing I can say, look, our coaches, our student athletes have handled this so well that I think we can get through it.
Laurel Volleyball set to host Joliet on Monday in the Big Caboose, but this one is more about just the match, as Laurel is hosting their first Warrior Night to honor and raise awareness for one of their assistant coaches currently battling cancer. Lady Loco's assistant coach Kelly Fuentes was diagnosed with a form of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma last December and has been undergoing treatment in Denver. All proceeds from Monday's match will go to her medical and travel costs, and while only 4 tickets are given per each athlete to attend, Laurel has also been selling lime green wristbands and t-shirts to help raise money. Head coach Courtney Klein says Fuentes is always bringing a positive light in their program, and now it's their turn to support her.
She's just made a huge impact on our program as far as team dynamics. She always keeps the girls in good spirits. She's always that coach the girls turn to when times are tough, to be positive and encouraging. And she's just, one of those human beings that's well liked from everybody. And, she kind of just lights up a room every time she's around.
And there still are plenty of wristbands and about 40 t-shirts still available for purchase, and those will be there at the door at 7 p.m. on Monday night. Well, finally, it's time to wrap things up with our SWX Hit Play of the Week.
The SWX Hit Play of the Week is brought to you by American Auto Body.
Three Forks hosting Columbus. The Cougars going for 2, and quarterback Caden Meyer throws it up to Caden Daniels. How about a one-handed grab? Here it is again. Daniels gets those 2 feet in bounds as well, and thank you for sending this one to us from Columbus. And we do our best, but sometimes we can't get to every game, so make sure you send us some of those top plays so they can be featured on Sunday and Monday nights. We'll let you look at sports. We're back after this.